Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Bro. I'm your host, comedian Lonnie.
And I'm the Flash.
How you feeling today, black man?
All right, man. Cool.
All right, cool.
All right, man.
Under the weather, it sound like.
Nah, man, I ain't under the weather, man.
What's going on?
Niggas need a motherfucking break. You know? I need a vacation.
You just need to tap into your soft life real quick for a little bit. You go ahead and let somebody else come in, you know what I'm saying, pay your bills, you know what I'm saying, have your dinner, you know what I'm saying, you need somebody to take care of you, okay, you know what I'm saying.
I need me a Glen.
Ain't nothing wrong with the soft life.
Look, bro.
Y'all better hope more men don't get on the soft life movement because we gonna run it up. Cause I want to chill too. I want to sit on my tail, keep my legs kicked up. You know what I'm saying? Just get to enjoy the privileges of being privileged. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty privilege.
Yeah, you know I'm trying to enjoy all of that.
And handsome privilege.
Yep. I'm trying to get in, like cut the lines. I'm trying to get special treatment. I want people to look at me and be like, I just want to take care of him.
Just like was on Abbott Elementary. The principal say she don't speak line. I don't speak line. That's funny shit.
That's one thing I don't think. One thing I don't know if I could do is like a sugar mama. Like somebody that actually just give me like money, and I guess in return I give her whatever.
No, that mean you're a gigolo. You know what I'm saying? Well, they made a movie about it called American Gigolo. One of my favorite movies, Richard Gere.
Man, it probably just my luck. I get a sugar mama, she gonna want me all to herself. I ain't gonna be able to get no gigolo.
She gonna be sugaring.
Ah, man. She ain't sharing. She just like, no, you mine. Like, I ain't never been able to share nothing like ever. So
Yeah, I know. I ain't never had to. They couldn't share me, so they couldn't have me.
I don't know nothing about that life. So, you know, in the wonderful world of social media.
Oh shit! What you got for her?
Wanted to share this
21.
Share this awesome post. So this guy it's a guy who put up this post. He said, "Y'all, this is what dating in 2023 is." And I'll try to like share the screenshot so y'all can see this as well. So he's on a dating app, and then he says, "You down for a call later?" She says, "We could do that. You mind filling out a questionnaire for me first, though?" Oh Lord, this is him. "I'll try. I ain't making no promises." She said, "You can do it." Wink face. And then she sends him the link to a Google Docs. He said, LOL, oh yeah, I'm not doing that. And then she said, take care. So, and the quiz was a dating compatibility question and answers. So, just to go on before we get into the questions that she asked in the survey. She said, take care with the piece. He said, I'm curious as to why you feel that's necessary. It is interesting. She said, I figured it was a clever way to cut through some of the BS when meeting someone new. Like if a person won't take the time to answer a few questions, short answer questions, then how much effort would they really be willing to put into getting to know me or building something with me? The idea to find a like-minded person ready to date with intention. Since you're asking questions out of curiosity, what made you decide not to fill it out? So now these are the questions in the questionnaire. It's kind of going a little fast, so I'm gonna catch it. What are your dating goals? Not sure, just vibing. Casual sex and dating. Short-term relationship. Long-term relationship. Life partner, marriage. Do you believe in marriage, or is it just an unnecessary piece of paper? Is marriage the ultimate goal for you? Highest level of education. Undergrad degree, you know, all of that stuff. Would you describe how would you describe your financial situation right now? Mm-hmm. Which I feel like it's a fair question. Hold on, I'm trying to. Here we go. It's a little hard to grab. Do you have kids? Do you want kids? How would you describe your current living situation? If you had a child who was LGBT, would you love them and support their choices? Love them but not show support, condone their life choices, disown them, or etc. Like whatever you would put, you can fill in the blank. Are you a person of faith? Mm-hmm. Are you close with your family? Mm-hmm. Have you ever been to therapy? What's your zodiac sign? Sun, moon, rising if you know it. Otherwise, when is your birthday? Can you swim? Does the toilet tissue roll go over or under? Do you have a passport? What's your love language? On the first date, who should pay? The man, whoever asked the person out, both, split the bill, go Dutch, or other. And what's your preferred method of communication? FaceTime, text, and all that stuff. And then one of the last questions is, what's wrong with this picture? And that's the picture. Mm-hmm. So, and then name one no skip albums, mixtape, sitcoms, food allergies. So it's a few other questions, but so everybody had an uproar about this whole little thing that Shawty put together. This whole little questionnaire. Now, jumping on the dating app and it's your first interaction with the person, I can understand how this could be a little off-putting. This could be a little like, I ain't really trying to do that.
I ain't never been on a dating app. Okay.
Man, you ain't missing nothing. You ain't missing a thing. I promise you ain't. Okay. But then the other part of me is like, she was on to something. She was on to something. Cut through the bullshit, especially if you're on dating apps. You ain't going through nothing but a bunch of people. So cut through it. You look like you ain't filling out the questionnaire.
Nigga, I'm not. For one, this corporation Tarver. This ain't.
So you should be giving the questionnaire.
I should be giving you the questionnaire. And that is the problem with black dating in America. Cause ain't no white girl gonna give no white boy no questionnaire.
The employer acting like the employee?
Yes. That's the problem. Mm-hmm. That's the problem. The employee acting like the employer. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's like basically I'm filling out a sheet of paper to see if you want me to protect and provide for you. Not do I want to do that for you. Mm-hmm. You're trying to see if you should want me to want to do that for you. That's the problem.
Nah, you ain't never lied. I never even thought about it like
that's the problem. That's the problem. That is the honest problem of why the goals are unrealistic, as I spoke before. Mm-hmm. All that dating intent. What's your intent? Your intent. You're not the marrier. A man. You said a man finds a wife. Mm-hmm. What's your intent? Is to date to get married. That goes back to what you said. Are you proposing? Mm-hmm. That's my job. You can't do my job. That's my problem. You want to do my job. Remember when Bernie Mac was on Kings of Comedy? He had that whole thing is they want to know what you're doing. Shut the fuck up. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah, nah, you make a valid point.
They want to do my job like this. I'm trying to. You trying to screen me like to see something wrong with me? Hell. And really, what that is, that's manipulation. Because now you know how to counter now you know me. Mm-hmm. But I don't know anything about you. I gotta learn you, but you know everything about me up front.
So do you think is it on the guy or the girl?
Women do that all the time. Mm-hmm. Because women will be like, oh, I met old boy. She'll call around. That's why women want to know what high school you went to, college you went to, what's your last name. Nigga, they don't want to know what's your last name because they want to put in their phone correctly. They're home Googling you that night.
And if you're fact checking you.
They are. They're literally Googling you. They're checking off stuff. So basically, they're doing recon on you to see if they're going to call you back. But if guys did that to women, like I said on a previous podcast, women would think that shit is so creepy.
Damn, you make some fair points.
When you would think it's honestly creepy. Like you're sitting there at dinner with a chick for the first time, and you're like, "Where you from?" Well, I'm from Chicago originally, eating steak. But in your mind, you ready to think that she's from Atlanta. You don't know how long she stayed in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
But in your mind, you already have a predeceived notion of where she from, because that's what it said up there.
Mm-hmm. But do you think we should be doing that, though?
Nigga, no.
You don't think we should be doing research on them?
No.
Why not?
Like this, I mean, honestly, we should we should get to know our partner before we start talking about that's our partner.
Okay.
That's
so like in the dating stage.
That's what
like,
dating is, getting to know someone. Dating is not I meet you on Friday and next week, what are we doing? And we're a title. And we get married. Yeah, everybody got an intent. Everyone has the intent to have a relationship. Relationship is a rapport. Everybody wants a relationship with someone. Now, what's the extent of the relationship depends on you. Now, I tell women all the time, now if this feels good, it's flowing, it's beneficial, it's calm, I'm in my masculine, you in your feminine, we vibing, we're having a good time with each other, guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna want that forever. The flag's gonna be is when I gotta put you back in your femininity. The flag gonna be when I suggest something, you do the hell you want to do. Like I saw this chick, I can't remember the girl name, the lady name. I ain't gonna call her the girl. The lady name. She was on The View, the TV show The View. So she had got a breast reduction, and her husband said, I mean, I don't think she get one. She's like, this is my body. You can't police my body. I'm not asking for permission. I'm just giving you information. Now imagine if you was a husband and you told your wife, I'm not gonna get my vasectomy, blah blah blah. I'm not asking for permission. I'm asking for. I'm just letting you know, bruh. You know how crazy your wife will look at you. See, it's funny. Everything that has anything to do with you has to be a discussion. Everything has to do
You
with her.
need approval.
Yeah. And you're gonna feel bad if you do it and she don't agree. But when it's them, it's like, I don't care. 'Cause if it goes wrong, I'm gonna complain about it the whole time. I'm gonna regret it the whole time. But if I tell you don't do it, and her spirit told her that she should really do it, she's gonna regret you for not doing what she wanted to do.
Yep. You're right about that one. But my only argument, or like devil's advocate, is I feel like a lot of the times we come to the table ill prepared when it comes to women. And I say that in the sense of like, okay, if she did all her research,
Why you
I
doing
ain't
yours?
did mine. So you letting your, I won't say it, just go with me, but competition get a leg up on you, essentially.
Number one, what I tell you all the time. Number one, I don't negotiate with terrorists. And when we come to the table, when we go to the table, yeah, I ain't got to Google you to find out who the hell you is. I just got to listen to your ass long enough. And you got to know what to ask. Fuck all that, do you got allergies? I'm going to listen to how you talk about your ex.
Hey, you don't take accountability when you're talking about it?
I'm going to listen to how you talk about your mother. I'm going to listen to how you talk about your father. I'm going to listen to how you talk about your circumstances.
Because that'll tell you a lot about
It's gonna tell me everything I need to know about you. Now, damn, how you gonna treat me? How you treat you? And if you feel like you're better than me, they ain't gonna work. Because now it's all about you. So many times in my lifetime, I'm almost 43, damn near 30 years of dating, since 13, talking to girls, dating, whatever. I met so many women that feel like they're the smartest person in the room. Now, I know some prick ass niggas who think they the smartest. You know what I'm saying? But when women think they the smartest motherfucking room, they're deadly. Because every feeling they make is off emotions. And they say women aren't emotional like that. Yes, it is. Yes, you are, because you care about how you feel about something. Mm-hmm. I feel passionate about this. Well, this doesn't really make any sense, but I'm passionate about it. Mm-hmm. It don't make any sense. Make it make sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you just brought up a good point in which I just wanted to share this. I seen this tweet earlier, which kind of goes into this a little bit shifting, but why don't dudes, a girl tweeted this, why don't dudes express their feelings? Another woman responded, says, because women are conniving, manipulative, and vicious. They have no limits as to how low they'll go to gain control, even if that means submission by way of emasculation. Prevention is better than a cure. Hope that helps. And when you said that,
now, so hold on. Say that one more time. I heard the first part. Slow that second part down.
okay, because so why don't dudes express their feelings? Because women are conniving, manipulative, and vicious. They have no limits as to how low they'll go to even gain control, even if that means submission by way of emasculation.
Exactly. See, once again, money is masculine. Mm-hmm. Once, I don't date outside my race, but once a lot of my sister girls got a taste of money and the freedom to do what the fuck they want to do, like children, like I said before, like children, when you let your child sit at home and do the hell they want to do, they're not gonna do the latter. They're gonna wild out.
They gonna do. Yes.
It takes a certain kind of discipline, but that's women think that men have no. We talked about dick discipline. Most men do not have. A lot of men. I'm not gonna say most. A lot of men don't have any discipline.
Okay, for sure, I can agree with that.
But structure guys, women have the hardest time dating those guys because when you're structured, you can't do what you, like I said, you can't do what you want to do. It's rules and regulations. Women like making all this money and doing the hell they want to do and having babies without a husband because then there's no rules. No one can check you.
You can do what you want to do.
You can do what you want to do. How the hell the robber gonna rob the robber? That's why they like it. That's why they do it. Because I can control this. And if I stumble, I can get help. Someone's going to help me if it doesn't work. But if it does work, it's a pat on my back.
I did it.
I did
it by myself.
So,
I ain't even.
So, because women are talking about some guys don't tell their feelings. Guys do tell you exactly how they feel from the very beginning. You don't listen because you're so trying to figure out a way to make him do what you want him to do.
Think how you want him to think.
If I throw this little box on him, or I throw this little head on him, and I be cute with him, and I try to send him a little money, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna listen to his vulnerabilities. I'm gonna prey on him,
and exploit them,
and exploit them,
just to exploit them
later. Just to exploit them. And guess what? Then use it against you when they you don't do what they need you to do. See, you talking about something, ain't a woman ever loved you. You act like that because your mama ain't never loved you. That's your mama issue. That's your daddy issue. You should stay down with me because I was the only one. Your daddy left and you was this age. Your mama didn't do this. I'm the closest thing you ever had to being. You know what I'm saying? Some women gonna say that's what men do. Men naturally want to protect and provide. Like I said before, when the dude gets some money, the first thing he want to do is he want to take a girl out somewhere. He want to go here spend. If he want to take everybody, he want to take a real dude. See, a lot of times a girl can be like, oh, because I know the nigga I used to be with, he just want to go out with his homeboys. Which I know a lot of guys are like that. Because I've seen that too. I've seen it. So I can't
it exists for sure.
I can't, it does exist. It's very, very well in existing.
Yeah, it definitely. But and we got outliers in all cases. So, but for example purposes, I'm going with that one. I see that's the biggest thing. That's that just the female manipulation. The whole like, even when I looking back on discussions I've had with women, how they were broken down and like me trying to express this, but like it's so funny. Like when they do something, they want to be heard, they want to be acknowledged, yada yada. But when we say something, it's like they gonna try to change your way of thinking, try to like coerce, what, and then make it personal. They always make it personal to them. So now anything you say is hurting them, and that affects the outlook of y'all relationship. And so now you don't see. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Sorry, just got a little triggered there. But
No. Of course, because that's what happens. Guys' voices aren't really heard because women don't want women. I don't want no weak ass. Once again, I said this before. Shout out to TD Jakes. When you're a little bitty boy, when you run around the house and you fall, they say big boys don't cry. But when you in your 30s, you got to go to therapy every week, and you start crying, and you don't cry. They say, let it out. You told me when I was 10, don't let it out. But 25 years later, they tell me to let it out.
It's all compounded on each other now. You can't do nothing.
But yeah, they don't want to see you anyway because they listen to you. Oh, that's girl business. You shouldn't be able to speak on your feelings.
You're acting like a bitch right now. How the girl say that to me just for expressing my feelings.
See that right there.
Boy, it was the last time right there. I was like,
See that right there?
Gotcha.
See that right there? Get your head not between the stove and the
Stove and the refrigerator.
I ain't gonna do it, but in my mind,
man, I try to tell you be like some of the things that women will throw at you in the middle of an argument.
But I was being funny about that. But even in that space, when a woman says those things, you gotta have discipline enough to not even pay that shit no attention.
That's the hard part. Now that dick discipline is one thing, but being able to have tough skin with the person you're most intimate with, now that's some shit that don't get talked about enough. I don't even know how they do it. It's like it's formulated in their brain. The right combination of words with the right tone will trigger you every time. You be like you'll know you getting triggered, and you'll.
But the thing is, bro, they're not really triggering you. You're doing it to yourself. Because you know what though? Because you feel like I love her so much, I should be off limits on her rants. You know what I'm saying? But no one's off limits because they emotionally imbalanced. Like I tell you all the time, you thought you was special.
You're not at all. You're not at all. And that's even my new part of life in which I'm in is like understanding. You remember, I just watched The Matrix this weekend, but you remember at the end of The Matrix 1 when Neo like jumps into old dude's body and explodes, and then like he like bends the walls, and he's like, it's like new, like new powers, like new, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh shit, this body different. I'm like getting into that.
To your new body.
Yeah. Like I'm like, and I'm stronger than I know I am, but because of like past experiences and stuff.
Mr. Anderson.
Exactly. It's Neo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's even the point.
You gotta block all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
All the bullshit, bro. And it's like, I think after a while, us guys, we don't understand how strong we actually are. Because I don't know if it's out of fear or just.
No, because we aren't taught to be emotionally strong. Just like I was watching something the other day, and they was talking about guys think that provision just means paying the bills and X, Y, Z. What about emotional protection? Y'all told me y'all don't need my I don't know what y'all need. One day,
they don't know what they
one day you say you can finance yourself, but I gotta be able to finance you if and when you don't want to finance yourself. But then you don't want me to be talking to you and being emotional because you need me to go to work, and you don't want no soft, tender, no tender love, Nick.
Which one is it?
Then don't share my feelings. You don't love me enough.
I'm starting to think this whole giving women a soft life thing is some bullshit. I'm starting to think like, you give a girl a soft life, then it's gonna be something else she complain about. It's like, go back to the episode, women are never satisfied.
But the thing is, why you gotta get somebody a soft life? You got to know when to tone down anyway. You got to know you can't whoop this person's ass. What Debo say when Debo say something? I'll be quiet. Then when I leave,
I'll be
I'll
talking
talk again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta know how to shut the hell up. Ain't about a soft life or a hard life. It ain't about being in my feminine, being in my masculine. That's who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You're a man. Masculine. M. Female. Feminine. F. We keep trying to make them things up. We try to go against science. The new world we live in now, because we don't agree with the science, we try to go against the science. And now we keep trying to push the science. Like I saw this thing, man. They saying they making all these babies in a factory now. But you can't go back to when I was growing up. It's called test tube baby. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So now they're actually making test tube babies.
Shit crazy.
These for all the 40 plus who can't really, or you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Can't conceive. It's all that goes. It's gonna be interesting to see the next 10 years when all of my generation in 10 years, if they're going to be single or what. I guarantee this going to be something.
They're not.
I don't know what it is.
They're going to be single.
Something's going to bail them out, though.
But no, they're going to be single. And the thing about them being single, they're going to be single and because they're not taught to get along with anyone. Mm-hmm. They don't have to, bro.
You don't think so? I mean, granted, I guess see what you mean. Like they
don't have to get along with no one.
They just out here renegades.
Mm-hmm.
Just out here doing what they want when they want.
Reckless eyeballing.
Yeah, you can't. And you, boy, it don't matter if you come with data, stats. God himself could come down.
Women don't like science, bro. That's why there's not that many women scientists. I mean, I ain't saying there are none, but majority of scientists are not women. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, he's saying that we ain't smart enough to be. We can do everything. Yeah,
women are very intelligent. It's a few women scientists, but for the most part, there's not. There were more men scientists.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's the popular thing now. Rejecting the science, even like you said.
They don't like it because it's not in their favor.
Mm-hmm.
Like the great Kevin Samuels, shame insult that need to be right.
Yeah.
Because when you talk to a woman about stuff like this, the first thing they say is stuff like, "Well, the men aren't whatever." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't forget about the who hurt you. Don't let you say anything. That's probably about to be all the comments we get as soon as this shit explodes. Who heard that?
Because it's always about somebody hurting you. But the thing is, hey man, I'm Martin Luther King of this shit, man. I woke up.
I'm just telling my truth, baby girl. Give them some words that maybe y'all can understand. You know what I'm saying?
No, but we get what though. See, but your truth has to be fact when it comes to dealing with them. And their truth can be feeling. Because you can't tell them your facts over their feelings.
Shit, even if my shit is fact, they feel like that's just you. That's just the women you deal with. That's just your encounter. You choose bad.
Just like the girl on our thing the other day. Well, I said, well, if that was the case, why you ain't married to no other race? Ain't nobody rushing to marry you.
You think more black men gonna have to start dating out their race?
Well, I don't know, man. I hope not. I hope black men don't do. I hope that's not the case where we're gonna go. But unfortunately, unlike everybody else in the world, whatever we touch becomes black too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody talking about the passport bros. The whole DR blowing up right now.
Man, well, DR ain't nothing new to go to. Shit, who you think was going there before brothers?
I don't know. I'm hoping it don't get to that point either. I'm like, every day I wake up, I'd be like, maybe one day, like, it's just gonna be the snap effect. I'm like, oh,
Well,
like,
it's just gonna take a building block. It's gonna be one block at a time. It's gonna be one relationship at a time. It's gonna be one situation at a time. And brothers gonna just have to. When a woman, once again, I talk to Rex every day. When a woman when her movement is not agreeing with your movement, it's no hard feelings. Just move on.
Yep. Yep. Don't. Yeah. Move on. Try again. Down the road. Not with this person. Do it with somebody new.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I don't want about change. I don't want about change. Nothing for me. I want you to be exactly who you are.
That's why I'm tripping about that whole, like, I got to an argument about, like, the whole honeymoon stage of things and, like, how it's, like, pointless to allow yourself to, like, get engulfed in the honeymoon stage. I think as a man, I think it's kind of pointless for us because you start losing yourself, you start losing track, but you also send a person that's not you. And also you get a person that's not them.
Yes, but that's the thing about the honeymoon stage. When you date a like-minded dater, you ain't gotta you gotta be yourself. Like me, I like you a whole bunch of adjectives and adverbs. You know what I mean? If I can't get with a chick and I can't say my favorite shit, but like, man, these hoes, blah, blah, if I can't talk how I can normally talk. Oh, watch your mouth. You got respect. I don't want you.
Yeah.
Cause that means I ain't gonna be able to be.
Yeah. I got to tailor myself. Now it's walking on eggshells. You gotta like.
I can't be protected walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
So I'm the muscle.
I gotta be willing to die for you. But I gotta follow your course. It's like the game of Operation. I can't touch none of these No. So I was having the most intense debate with a girl, and I was just like, if I am expected to provide provision to essentially die for you if the moment comes, you goddamn right I'm expect you to be more loyal than more loyal to me than I will be to you.
No, I'm giving you what
I'm always expect it.
I'm giving you what you want. Now I want what I want in return.
I was like breaking, and I was just thinking, go back to like 2 weeks ago when I said it, I was like, it's crazy that as a man, you have to do all of this, a bunch of made up shit that they put on the board. You got to be all of this
That they never
and
seen,
wrong move,
that they never heard of, and they never had.
and then along the way, I gotta still convince you, and I still gotta prove. But one wrong step,
Yeah, that mean that
shit gone.
that means you wasn't.
Let them tell it.
Yeah, that's what it is, man.
Hey, man. So, if y'all out there dating, it started on the question we're dating. Hey, make sure you are the employer. You acting your role. Don't be doing employee stuff. So, I thought that was interesting, just that whole thing. But I always love these conversations because it just always put shit in perspective.
Yeah, because see, but I'm trying my best to be correct, but that's the problem. These women want to be niggas. Oh, I'm trying to see what you like, cause if you ain't what I'm liking, and well, I'm dating with intent. So baby, if that was baby, that shit ain't got you nowhere yet. You got a good team. You just need a new coach.
God got them. They don't want to settle. That's settling, and settling is bad. Settling is the worst thing you can do as a human being because it means that you can do better. All this, but man, I done had all the conversations. I done seen all the excuses. I done explained it to women. I done tried to.
Yeah. Could women be like, well, I don't want to settle because I deserve. What talk? What told you that you deserve this type of man? That's like me saying I deserve to be a Navy SEAL. I ain't did none of the training. I ain't did none of the stuff, but I deserve to be a Navy SEAL.
Cause I feel like
Yeah, because I want to be one, and I like
I
water.
can be a Navy SEAL.
Anyway, man.
All right, one last video I gotta show you.
Oh Jesus.
Just one last video. Since we on the topic, might as well bring it up. Shout out to my boy Finesse. Let me just see if I can find this real quick. Come on, don't let me down. Where is that girl at? I just synced her. Oh, here we go. You ready, boys?
Wifey material.
Cause you got lips.
Let me just say, I could cook, I clean, I got lips.
She
Hello.
suck dick.
Like, yeah, like,
That's wifey material.
nah, wifey material, and I'm smart as hell. I know how to put money in niggas' pockets. What is you talking about? Like, fuck, I'm gonna go get her. I don't need nobody for nothing. Like, you feel me? I do this shit by myself. I grind by myself, work hard by myself, and I'll never put a nigga on child support. Cause my dad, I promised my dad I would.
Shout out to you.
So yeah, I'm wifey material.
I would, hey, what you think wifey material is?
Wifey material is a woman that's loyal. She's there for a man. She's independent too. You know what I'm saying? She can also hold herself down. She's freaky.
Free.
She gotta be freaky.
Above all things.
She gotta know how to cook,
She gotta be freaky for sure.
but she gotta be freaky. Like, cause
I'ma
sex
leave.
is definitely important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. They probably never gonna get nowhere if the sex is like top priority. It goes down to other things. Cause like if I'm satisfied sexually, then other things.
Everything is-
Yeah, you know what I mean. But if I'm not, then
happy.
I'm not even gonna like your cooking. Like, that's
No. That's
That's
true
true,
though. That's true though.
That's
I
serious.
ain't gonna lie.
I'm a headache though. I ain't lying.
You a headache.
That's the number one problem right there.
Arguments. I don't like that.
Like, no, it don't be the argument. It don't be the arguments for me.
You like you slap niggas.
Yeah, I seen that clip today. It came across my feed. I thought it was interesting. Shout out to Finesse. There was a lot of emphasis on sex. Granted, I get that sex it's one of the top 3 reasons for divorce. I get it. But I think the problem is then it translates to women that's all I gotta do.
Yeah.
She ain't really named to
But
cook and clean.
people, this you just said that from a man's spectrum, sex is the number one thing about divorce, right? Quote unquote. But on a woman's spectrum, the number one thing of divorce is finance. So it makes you feel like a man, all you gotta do is pay for this shit. Well, I said you gotta be careful what you ask for. And that wife material, that's a whole. I say that for next week because I'm just on the rigor. Like, a wife material is a virtuous woman. I put money in the nigga pocket. Okay, nigga.
That's the first thing I was thinking about. It's just like, and then she hardened up when she said it though too.
It's hard as hell. Like, I can't do nothing for me, done. Like, I don't like men.
Yeah, put your dick up.
Put it up.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a seminar about wifey material next week. You know what I'm saying? We're going to pass around a collection plate at this time. You know what I'm saying? If those of you who are new to the community, we invite you to come on, join us. Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and just join the conversation.
Man, just join the conversation, man. I am the Flash.
Comedian Lonnie.
And guess what?
These are my perspectives.
And we out.
Peace.